Yo, you hear me? Yo, you hear me? All right. Yeah, they said they can't hear you, TK. Yeah.
Probably need to unmute my mic. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Mic has been unmuted. Y'all can hear real, pretty solid. We good on that? And we'll be ready to go. So the prediction you made at the beginning of the season, I think you said what the Chargers was gonna hold that spot down. I don't remember who you said was number two. Did you say the Cowboys was gonna make it through?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
told you top two. Cowboys
yeah.
and Chargers the Cowboys.
Okay, so you're right on that predictions. What about the rest of the week? I mean, the rest of the Chiefs, Ravens, Titans, and Browns. I think you, if I'm not mistaken, I thought you had the Bengals making it.
I did. They made it.
The Bengals made it.
Yeah.
They had the tiebreak over the Browns.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's up. Well, I guess you might have been right on the six teams then. You might have been right on those six teams. I think you got lucky on this one. You know the
I
Browns
know. I
almost.
know. I know. I know. Just a little something. Just a little something.
You know the Browns almost messed up your parlay, man. They almost messed
Almost
it
ain't.
up.
Almost don't count, man.
I think next season we need to implement a play-in tournament for the late for the
Like the
for the,
NBA.
for the, for the yeah for the bottom half of teams. I would have loved to see the Browns and the Bengals play it out in one game to determine. Now, granted, that's not taking away the Bengals earned it, at the end of the day. But a play-in would have been pretty legit. Like a one game, like a Thursday night when nothing else is playing, they're just fighting for the playoff spot. One line, one game, just thug it out. But I am happy to see that from the bottom, from the 10th spot, there was only one game difference between last place and that bottom playoff team. So kudos to the competition that's going on at the bottom of the barrel here. Y'all were literally a game or two away from being right there in it, which could have changed uh, this week had you not gone on these 3-game losing streaks, 11-game losing streaks. Bucks, I know that situation. So he tried as much as he can. But that's neither here nor there. So playoff matchup, this one we got. A 3-game series to ensure the stronger team, but that makes it even better. You're right. You're right. If we was to do that, yes, a 3-game series with the game on the line right then and there. But like I said, that's at the end of the day. If you do split it down, the Bengals. I mean, I'm pretty sure the last place teams wouldn't like that because then you're telling the Bengals who won the season head-to-head series that they have to do a play-in for their final spot, which they already earned by beating the Browns so many times. So that's a iffy subject. You know, you could piss people off with that, or if you in the Browns case, you might like it. And have the seventh to eighth seed. Yeah, that's ways around it. That's something to I'm pretty sure half the league would have tuned in to watch that game where winner makes playoffs. That's some shit that you're looking at things to get excitement and all that. So yeah, but like I said, we can't just if they were head to head tied, we can't just up and say, nah, y'all motherfuckers got to play for it. Those kind of things have to be set beforehand. Like if it comes to this scenario, this is what we're gonna do. We Lord knows, if we tell the 18, like, hey, you got to play in for it. Oh, they happy with 17. Like, what the fuck? I was already in it. Some shit like that. So, yeah, just something to think out. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a suggestion ticket and see if my fellow staff members would consider it. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put in a suggestion ticket. Go from there. All right, so let's go. Let's hit up these matchups. So you got the Chargers and the Cowboys who have a bye, so they're gonna be watching this week. And in the third seed against the sixth seed, you have your Chiefs against the Bengals. Are y'all sweeping it? Do you see a battle?
Um, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we're
be
gonna beat
honest.
them
Don't
bad. I'm
don't
not.
be humble.
Nah, nah. I'm just saying like I think that's what I'm think we're gonna win. I'm always think my team's gonna win.
But I mean, do you see the Bengals? You know, fuck it. Do you see the Bengals putting up a fight? I'm gonna give you Bengals some bulletin board material to put in their locker room. Do you see them? Do you see them putting up a fight? Do you see them maybe taking it? Let's not forget. I don't know if y'all saw the posting though, but all these games are gonna be 7-game series. Uh, so one line can't win it the entire series. It's gonna take multiple lines. Do you think y'all have the depth to stop a hungry Bengals team who is on a 4-game losing streak? Okay, maybe that's the bottom half. They clinch their spot, but we don't know how stats was put in, so we ain't gonna count them off on that losing streak just yet. But do you see them putting up a fight? Because I see Farrell saying 4-1.
Well, 4-1 us.
4-1 y'all.
I mean, we played against their best line earlier this week, and it wasn't tough. That tough, respectfully. So.
It wasn't tough at all. Cause we got some interesting people. We got Red as a vet here. He might be able to turn it up. He might be able to. Y'all might see a different Bengal squad show up in the playoffs. You got Shady.
Look, man, I've been teammates with most of these guys before.
Yeah.
Shady, Fear, Taco, Remy, Angelo, Kwame. Like these dudes have been on my team before, so what I'm saying? I have respect for them.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Definitely an interesting matchup. There's a lot of new guys on that Bengals team. They trying to make some names for themselves. So whether or not if y'all put up a fight or not, we want to see some competitive games. I think every line besides maybe a business line plays in a style where you can kind of be competitive. Not that that's taken away from the offense or anything, but like Beast is a conservative player in my opinion. So whether he has a good game or not, it allows the games to kind of be closer than someone who's just scoring at will. So that'll be an interesting matchup. I don't know who y'all third quarterback is.
Mark.
Okay. Yeah, well, Mark. Yeah, I haven't seen Mark play this season. To be honest with you, but either way, like I said, I'm sure they will all be competitive. Uh, Next round we have the 4th seed Titans against the 5th seed Ravens. Whew. Uh, I think this may go 7 games, and I'm being dead honest. I will be surprised if one of these teams, my team or the Ravens team, wins in less than 5 games. I see it going to full 7, and I think a lot of that has to do with the particular matchups that may happen. My personal opinion, I think Dirty is going to get his 2, maybe 3 if it goes that far. Other 2 lines, I don't know. my line and the other line, I don't know. Because like I said, yeah, Crow's not gonna let them get swept. Crow's about to play the ultimate strategy game and all that. They're gonna try their best to match up. And if I'm Crow, to be honest with you, I don't match up against Dirty if I'm Crow. You try to catch one of these other lines and you'll probably have a shot. Dirty's having a quiet monster season of a sort. It's quiet because it's efficient and it's winning games. But it's not the highlight because nothing really sticks out. He's taking care of the football and he's scoring. This Ravens team, so like I said, you do have Crow's line. You also have, if I'm not mistaken,
I'll take her as a line.
Yeah, with Irvin, right?
No, Irvin plays with Crow.
Irvin plays. Who's Outtaker's quarter? Is it Ace?
I don't know. I've seen it be Ace and I've seen it be Game Green. So
okay, well
there you go. Ace Smooth and Outtaker. So it's Ace.
Okay, yeah. So I personally would. I don't know that either you can't. It's not a guaranteed win against either of those teams, those lines. The only for sure in this series is the way Dirty's gonna pull up. You don't know what Dirty is gonna pull up. You don't know what not Dirty. You don't know what Pachi is gonna pull up, and we don't know what Ty is gonna pull up. That's been our X factors. A hot tie is a Super Bowl tie. A cold tie is a Game Green tie. And like I said, that's just that's it's hot and cold. We don't know what we're gonna get out of that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But like I said, I see a 7-game series happening. And that's being completely honest about the situation. Granted, I would love for my team to sweep them, but who's no telling on that. So those are the playoffs matchup. Those are the playoff matches. What's your takeaway from the season? Just in general.
This season?
I know you have your words too, but we'll get to that a little bit later. This season, what's your takeaway? Overall success of the season, failures of the season.
Oh, it just felt like kind of boring. I don't know, like that. Like you have fun, but it was kind of boring to me.
A dead season?
Yeah, like it just wasn't. I don't know. It's just like it wasn't enough. I don't feel like it was enough going on. You know what I mean? Like we do our little weekly show, but like there was no There was no articles from nobody.
Yeah, you're right.
The chat was kind of mid. It had its moments like fun, but it
I
was
think
kind of
this
boring. And
might.
then
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, it was kind of boring. I don't know. It just felt like one of them seasons. He's like, yeah, let's get this over with.
Yeah, this might have been the first VFL season in a long time, but people might have literally just showed up to play the game. Like if like there was really nothing else to look forward to but to play the game. Uh, and this Madden is so bad that having that being a reason just it shits within itself. And a lot of people like to say it's because of the content, because there was nothing extra going on. Well, y'all ran off the motherfucker who wanted to give y'all content. Y'all didn't
Mm.
appreciate him. And he fucking dipped. Now, granted, I think I'll take could, you know what? I can't even say that I'll take could have just ignored it because he's doing this shit in his free time. So as far as media team goes, why would you donate your free time that you could be doing other things with to people who are just gonna fucking abuse the shit and don't show you appreciation? So
Oh,
y'all want media, but y'all ran off the media guy.
how do you feel like people ran him off though? Because I kind of disagree.
Well, for one thing, Outtaker gave up everything as regards to the Discord channel. Literally. I mean, Beastie doesn't even have access to the Constitution. I know
Oh,
Warpath was saying
he's never gonna give it to him either. Hope you know that.
I know Warpath was saying that things need to be fixed. Beastie doesn't have access to that. Beastie
Yeah,
can't.
and Outtaker's never gonna give it to him. He's never gonna give him that access.
Well, that's like I said, I don't know the situation on that in particular, but a lot of people think that Beastie left for some things out. He, like I said, he doesn't have access, and copy and paste seems right, but that's a lot to do, bro. Because these documents there's so many of them. But that is something that probably needs to get fixed because we ran into that issue with a couple things as far as the management salary and what people's actual salary was looking like. But that was from the Excel documents. I don't think that was actually wrong in the Constitution. I think the way that it went on after that is where we had a little loophole that we had to fix. We don't need you to offer help fix the loopholes. We need you to put in a staff application and come on and get this help in. That's what we need. But
I would like to know though, further. I would like to know why how you think people ran him off.
well, the amount of you did, Farrah? Okay, well, we need to talk about that then because we definitely could use some help in a lot of things, not just that's another topic, but from what I understand, Outtaker received numerous amounts of abuse in his DM. From what people were saying to him, just being flat out disrespectful. And to me, like I said, I only have a few. I got a couple people that I have blocked. I got Game Green sending dick pics or asking if you wanted to get deep throated in people's DMs and shit.
Oh,
I don't know
nah,
who
man.
I don't know who that is. If that's him, let's I ain't gonna pull that up, but I think this Game Green, he wild out. I have him blocked.
No. If there's dick pics, don't pull that shit up, son. I'm dead ass. Don't pull that shit up. No, hell no.
I'm not gonna pull it up, but he said some suspect shit in my fucking message box, and I just kind of blocked him. Granted, so I can't imagine the amount that was sent to Outtaker. I know people do some suspect shit, and I don't know. I just see it as I don't see Outtaker just doing this over a message here or a message there. I think it might have been mass attempts of people just, attacking him. So that's my take on that. But like I said, I could be wrong, but
I feel like he's soft, bro.
you know what? Can you really call him soft because he doesn't want to deal with this shit in his free time? Like he's not getting paid to help the league out for media. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a firm believer in protecting your peace. And I won't let anybody disturb my peace. So if you all that shit people be talking, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. At the end of the day, I'm either block you or I'm gonna hear you out. As simple as that. But people did get that extreme with Outtaker, and for something that he's doing, media has nothing to do with him. He's literally doing that for the league. He was writing articles. What you said?
The issue I have with the motherfucker is he's always doing questionable shit. It's always questionable.
And the shit that happened in the I'll say this, the shit that happened in the locker room was wild. It was wild. The shit that happened in the locker room was just for I heard somebody cuss his ass out. That shit was deserving. But outside of that,
but he's been caught or known like to go like this is like 3 or 4 times he's gone in teams' locker rooms and caused issues.
But after all that was said and done, he gave up access to all of that. And none of that shit stopped.
What, like the bitching at him?
He gave up everything. Outtaker literally gave everything to Beast.
I haven't heard. Me personally, I haven't heard of anybody harassing the dude since he gave up everything.
I don't know. I mean, maybe one day we'll find out the full story from Outtaker, but I don't blame him for not wanting to help and do extra things for people who don't appreciate him, like that. And Grant, like I said, as a commissioner, Outtaker with shits.
Right. Well, my issue is if he's going to give it up, give everything up. Don't half-ass give it up.
Yeah. I mean, also at the same time, I do believe that it is his investment. I don't know what he paid for or what he didn't pay for. So I know that's an iffy subject. I don't know. Maybe we can find out what was really going on with Outtaker, but I think I personally think that he was getting mass amounts of messages that was just uncalled for, and I don't blame him if that is why he walked away. Now, if there's more to it than that, then hey, maybe one day we'll find out the whole story, whether he wants to, divulge it or not. But I'm pretty sure he's been mighty peaceful, not looking in the fucking VFL chat. It's the most toxic chat that you might find. Granted, the Madden community is toxic within itself, but yeah, but it is what it is. We ain't gonna stay on that negativity for too long. So that's that. Like I said, if I don't want to run media, I honestly don't. So if y'all want to run media next season, hey, I want to help with media. I want to do a couple things, but I don't want to run this shit. This is aggravating. This is a lot of work. I only do a little show and maybe do a little highlight here or there. That shit's work, man. Yeah, I gotta choose whether to drink or do a show with you guys, and I just chose to do both. But it devolves into my life. But that's it is what it is. All the activity that's been going on in chat, I think y'all need to keep it. When we hit this off season, get those applications in. I mean, if anybody that hit me up with media, hey, whatever y'all need help to get going, y'all don't need a media team to tell y'all could do a show. Y'all don't y'all don't need all this y'all don't need nobody's approval. Y'all don't need, you want to post articles, write them shits up, let's get it posted. I appreciate them followers, by the way, guys. get them shits posted. If y'all want to do shows, let's get them shit. And my boy gave me a sub. Hold on.
No,
Where
yeah,
the
you
shot
got
at?
hey,
Where the
grab it,
shot?
man.
I gotta
Hey,
get the
grab
shot.
it.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, all right. Uh, so I appreciate that sub, but yeah. So whatever y'all need, like I said, it doesn't have to be a media team feel. That's what just content in general is what needed. We had some articles coming. Something happened. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get those to us. There's some, from what I understand, there's some interesting articles. By the way, we're gonna open up this bottle of Vanilla Crown. Oh wait, but hopefully next season we'll get a little bit going. I personally would like to see 2 or 3 shows a week from different people. I think that would be great. Maybe we could work out something, have it at different times, just something to talk about. We could all talk about something different. We could all focus on something different. We all have a show. Call it a fucking network. We'll call it the fucking VFL network. And go from there. And like I said, we'll work on that in all season. Send me messages. I know I tell them motherfuckers send messages. Send messages. You have anything you want to talk about or suggestions for shit? Send me a fucking message. I'll get the shit in the chat if I'm on staff next season. And we'll do that. There we go. This is for my boy with the sub. Just a little bit, not too much. There we go. Okay. Woo! Okay, so anyway, let's move on. We address the media content. By the way, as I'm talking, if y'all have any suggestions y'all want to hear about, if y'all want my take on it, I'm a blog. I do vote on things. Post the shit. We'll bring it up while we're going. So the next hot topic, which we're gonna be live. Are you gonna be available tomorrow, bro?
Yeah, I'll make time, man.
Okay, so
What time you need me to be available? Like around this
I'm gonna
time?
say around this time.
Yeah, I'll be
We're
good.
gonna use the day to and do your research or whatever. We're gonna look into some of these awards. To actually do some research like we were doing. As a matter of fact, you want to go on your
Keep talking. Keep talking. It'll happen. When I
okay.
see fit.
All right, so we're going over stats, and uh, I'm not gonna go too deep. Like I said, that's the plan for tomorrow, but I do plan on using Outtaker's system, and as a tool, not really uh
Like a
as
final
the
judgment.
yeah, not really as the final judgment, but it'll be like a tool. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up. So to give y'all an idea, uh so I'll take a system. It pretty much you input the stats and it gives you an offensive rating. The reason that I was telling y'all, so we have an offensive score. Um and the reason is bright. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna show it. I'm gonna work on that. So the so the stat system places values on certain stats. So it's technically still opinionated, because
Yeah, because it's opinion on what you feel the
yeah,
value is of that stat.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's not like this is it's almost like pro football. Their ratings. Those are still opinionated. It's all on what you value and what you see fit. So I'm just gonna do a quick look, and we're gonna go over player stats. So let's just say we're talking QB of the year, right? And we go by most passing yards. That's usually what uh quarterback, and that's kind of a leading thing right there. That and touchdown to interception ratios. So let's just say we take the top five, right? The top five in yards. Now, does that translate to QB of the year because they're top five in yards? No. In a stat system, that may weigh heavily. But I'm going to take IR Brady, for instance, we got IR Brady, and he has 2,078 yards. Let's see, pass percentage 72%, QBR 116. But he has 16 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. So even though you're up there in stats, in yards, and a decent amount of touchdowns, you're not in the QB of the year race. It's not gonna happen. But if I drop down and let's just say Beastie or Falcon, and I go over these numbers, I would have to include you over the guy who technically may be a little bit better statistical wise, but you're doing it more efficiently on another end. And let's just say, I'm just giving y'all my mindset. I know a lot of it's basically like, that's how it would be done anyway. But we have this case. Let's look at Hutch and Abyss, right? As a matter of fact, you could even throw in Champ. And we're looking at a QB of the race. 31-8, 29-11, 24-5. These numbers, nobody is in real separation. Hutch has thrown 212. Oh man, Shay, hold on, man. Hold on. Oh, that's love right there. Hold on, I got you, Shay, in a second. I got you. Oh wait. Oh wait, that's okay. I know who that is. Okay, never mind. So if we're going over these numbers, 31-8, 29-11, 24-5, right? And I'm just looking in general. These numbers are too close to just say, well, Abyss is 31-8. He deserves it. Even he's thrown for more yards. He's thrown for more yards. And you have Champ who's 40 less times. In this particular race, I would take Abyss over Hutch because of that ratio and everything having to do with that. The rushing attempts and, that doesn't mean anything. But if you look at these numbers, I would take Abyss over Hutch, right? But I would have more of an argument about Abyss against Champ. Not saying that, those numbers are much closer, but a 24-5 can't be ignored. On top of 5 rushing touchdowns. Which does 5 rushing touchdown make up for 500 yards less passing? I think so. And then on way less attempts. So in that case, in a case like this, if it comes down to this, what's next? If I'm trying to look and just get everything about the situation, yes, I'm gonna look at his win-loss record. That's what comes next. And then as we go on for that, I'm gonna look at, and if they're that close, then hold on, give me a second here. So we're looking at 10 wins, 10-2 against 11-1. So we're looking. So he has 1 win over. So then, in that case, I also want to see who they play, what lines they went up against. And Aries said earlier he doesn't think a team should be hurt. No, you're not going to get hurt over who you decide to play. But let's just say one of these 2 losses, or this 1 loss, came from Abyss. You know what I'm saying? That obviously that would have to weigh in on something. Or let's just say these two losses came from a top team and this one loss came from fucking Hall Crazy at quarterback. I'm just saying Hall because he was on my team. You know, that's just. And I get that fair. I'm just saying that's what that's what is looked at. All awards matter, man. If we're gonna take the time to do these hoes, we're gonna do these hoes right. So I'm just saying that's the mindset. And honestly, I would also bring up the stat sheet as well. That because the stat sheet does give a rating as well. So I don't, you know, a lot of things would be taken into place. And every decision will be explained thoroughly. I promise you that. That might be the one time you might actually see me write. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna write. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna go live, and I'm just gonna tell you the exact thought process, like I'm doing now, of why a person won the award. But if we was to look at a QB race, you would be looking at these two. You know, it'll be between. I'm not saying a Hutchins and out. I'm just saying, just looking off it, just looking randomly, QB of the year. Yeah, Outtaker's algorithm is gonna be a tool, but just because you're at the top of the algorithm doesn't mean that that's the person that's gonna get the award. Yeah, but you can't watch every game. That's just impossible. You know, that's just not gonna happen. Um, Now the dark horse, which I know would probably be brought up, is why isn't Dirty Falcons in that category? Well, Dirty Falcons only has 124 pass attempts, which is efficient with 25 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. His QBR is out the roof, but that kind of tells me that you're managing the game. You're winning games and you're being efficient with it, but you also have a solid rushing attack that's contributing. So, unfortunately, if I'm looking at QB of the year, I personally wouldn't give it to Dirty Falcon, even though he's having an outstanding year from the quarterback position. There's just others that are statistical wise that are doing better. Now, if we was to, let's just say, in a Pro Bowl situation, you can't leave Dirty Falcons out of it. You know, if we was to go that boat because of the year that he's putting in, and even Beast. You know, Beast is in that same situation there where people are just, you know, he's balling, but at the same time, even Irvin as well. Irvin as well. Like 28 and 14, these aren't bad numbers, but you can't put these up against Abyss, Champ, or Hutch. There's just not. I don't know. You call it bum hunting. You can do whatever, but you just can't put it up against those numbers. It's just hard to beat. But like I said, I didn't want to go into stats too much because all of that stuff is going to be looked at, and that's coming from me. You call it bias, you call it whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. You can tune into that shit tomorrow or not. I get you. He's scraped by every other top line. I get that. I do. I completely understand. And Irvin had a great fucking year. But you can't tell me that 28 and 14 and for that many yards is going up against, like you can't put up those stats against Abysses. If Abyss is the Abyss is like the measuring tool right now for the season that he has. If you wanted to throw Abyss as top QB of the year, you have to give something that's worthy of looking at. And Irvin, we can say, had a great year, but you're not putting that against Abyss. Now, I just can't think of any scenario where it would be. We're going to look into it further, like I said, but again, I'm just saying it off the top of the head. That's unfortunately some people gonna not like it. That's just, but I'm gonna look into it, but you just can't. Uh, so we're just gonna go right into it. There was a lot of talk about the strength of schedule, and there was a particular user who kept bringing up strength of schedule. So, what's up, realist? What you figured out?
Oh, what the strength, the schedule shit?
Yeah. What you figured out?
Nah, I just wasn't a fan of trying to say like let's like rip Abyss, like judging on who he played and then not judge on who you played.
Mm-hmm.
Like I seen Crow in the chat just saying that Abyss shouldn't win it because strength of schedule, blah blah. Who he played, then he tried to say like act like oh we ducked his line, like my line ducked his line, which is Abyss, which is not the truth because we scheduled to play the Ravens on week 3 and we played against Game Green, and I know they have open availability, so I'm wondering why they didn't play us then when we put ourselves to play the Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's up, Crow man? They're saying you over there ducking, and actually, we brought up Crow's line, who I guess he tried to say he played all top teams. That ain't what the stats showed, bruh. I'm just throwing it out there. Again, I ain't got nothing against you, Crow. Brought up the stats, and it ain't look too good for you, bruh. Uh,
Nah, I'm just not dead ass. Like we can go through it. Like you can talk about who we played, but
yeah,
anybody who play on a team with Beastie, I see Fear in the chat who was on our team with Beastie season 1 fair. They'll tell you Beastie's schedule is not good, bro. Not not good. Like he's available for like 3 to 4 games a week, and then if you have other people on the team that have availability issues, you got to go based off that too. Like we can't talk shit and you played against Mo Carbone, defeat you, who got demoted from quarterback, Hog Crazy, who got defeated from quarterback, Beastie, who beat the fuck out of you, Dre, Rusty, Champ, who beat you, Angelo, the Bucks with the AFL guys because their team quit, the Browns, the 49ers, and then Dirty again and fucking quit.
yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, it's the Ravens had numerous attempts to play the Chiefs. We all know y'all have that. That particular user's on this game all the time. There are matchups. I don't know. There are matchups where you could have played the Chiefs line. You know. Look, it looks like they did. No, they lost this one too. Who they send out to this one? I'll take a Game Green and Xerox. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, you can play any day this week, but y'all had chances. Y'all had chances to just play the Chiefs in general, and I'm not seeing that line against the Chiefs. So I'm curious on that one. This is the forfeit right here. So like I said, if y'all really wanted to play the Chiefs, I'm just thinking it could have happened. Like I said, I don't know. That's just
I don't care who we play either, bro. This is Madden. This is elite. Like, what if I lose a game? What's gonna happen?
yeah.
Oh God, it's over. I lost a game of Madden. Oh God, call the cops. Like, what's? It's a game of Madden, bro.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Uh, but that's just like I said. We're gonna be live around this time tomorrow. I'm gonna go more in depth on these stats. We're gonna who we pick for awards. Uh, we're gonna get that situated again. The media team has openings. Hey, hey, I'm just saying. There was chances to play against the Chiefs. Y'all didn't. It is what it is. Like I said,
It's
it can go
crazy,
both
bro.
ways.
Like, who's scared to play anybody in this league? Not nobody in this league has had consistent success against me and Abyss besides Champ, Farah, and Fear as a line. No one. Nobody's had consistent success. Nobody.
Yeah. So
Nobody.
I know we beat them, and they came back and scheduled to play us next week. So from personal experience, he's not ducking. But I don't know what's the case on the Ravens side. I don't know too much about that. I'm just going off of what we looked at and what we saw. There wasn't too many top teams on that schedule. That's just going off, and that is what it is. But but yeah, so like I said, tomorrow around this time we'll go over these stats, we'll get it popping, we're gonna have these awards done. That might be the one time we actually do some research. Like I said, we haven't done research for none of these shows. We just get on and go live and we just get to talking. So I know a lot of people think it's biased and all that other stuff. I don't give real no kind of heads up what I'm gonna ask them. I don't give them none of that. I literally just bring him up and ask him random questions. I go down this list. I'll bring up player stats. We're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna discuss these awards tomorrow. Like I said, some may be a little bit faster than other. I can tell you right now, the running back of the year is probably already wrapped up. There won't be much discussion on that. And we're gonna go into these other discussions in the MVP, DB of the year, owner of the year, PFL Walter Payton Award. Do we even do that? I don't think we do that, but
no, they do it like the man of the year. I know they
man
do,
of the year.
like
Okay, but yeah, we're gonna get that. Like I say, I got the Russian title, but I'm probably like the last candidate to get RB of the year. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. There's a guy by the name of Northside. And who's the other running back? It's two running backs that are just shitting on the competition. That it will be the team that we're just gonna take a look at. It's Northside and Shady. It's Northside and Shady. And yeah, everybody's saying Shady is the lock. Shady is not the lock. He is not the lock at all. But it's a discussion to be had. These numbers go hand in hand, and I see somebody. They go hand in hand, pretty much identical. Shady's a QB now.
He played one game. He played one. No, he played one game at QB. He played one game at QB,
yeah,
and they switched back. I'm pretty sure after one game.
Yeah. Shady played Northside twice. Oh, well, it's not like Northside's on defense, so but statistical wise, there wasn't what. I mean, there's that the running back of the year award will be between those two. Just because of what they did on the rushing side and on the passing side as a running back as well. Me and Scaly was up there as runners, but we're nowhere close in receiving yards. Just not compared to these two. And on that instance, we'll probably go from yards from scrimmage, total touchdowns, and all that. So that's who it's down to. As far as the running back of the year award goes, and so on. So like I said, tomorrow we'll go into it deeper. We pushing the hour mark. It was mostly a freestyle to get it going. Like I said, the playoffs start this Sunday. Hopefully there'll be tons of streams. Let's get them highlights going. And hold on one second. Let's see. What's the highlights for the week, man? Let's see what we got here. I didn't look at them, but someone said I was supposed to be drinking, so we'll take a quick look and see what we got here. We got Warpath. The hell is this?
That was a good route by Child.
That's what it was? Or maybe I was looking for something else.
Yeah, he's showing that he's showing that he's showing that he faked out Abyss. That's what he was showing.
Hold on. Oh, that's Abyss he broke off. Okay, you're not getting the shot for that though. You're not getting the shot for that. We want to see the best of the best, and you over there. You broke his ankles.
That was a good route. That was a
good route, but you're not getting a shot for that. You're not getting a shot for that. But I would have missed it had you not said that. What we got here on the defensive side?
Pick six. They got pick six to win the game.
Oh, that's in overtime?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, this was y'all second loss, too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? We got you on that one. We got you on that one. Okay. That's what's up. That was a legit play there. The first one not so much. The first one was solid, but we don't know about that one. So who was that? Warpath? There we go.
Who I don't know who was that. Who
I'm
was
gonna
that?
look at it in a
Pick?
second. Cheers. Hell of a play. We in there. And we're good to go. So we appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna have some awards to pass out. We're gonna get these which is gonna be, it may not, I don't know, we'll probably discuss it too. If there's anything league wise that y'all would like to bring up in tomorrow's stream, you're more than welcome to pull up. If you want something talked about in particular from my point of view, like I said, I'm voting on some shit too. If you want to know where I stand on some things, send me a message. We'll talk about it. We'll get some insight from real. You know, we'll start talking about next season and how we're gonna roll. You know, and like I said, just get with me. Holler at me, send messages. It's whatever. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate real pulling up, and we're gonna go ahead and call that a night. Y'all be easy. Take care. Don't drink and drive. Stay in school.